All right, welcome back, everyone. This week's Picture of the Week is being brought to you by Flowers Deer Processing. Hey, I'm driving that for you. Hey, Mike and Jim Flowers are going to be on here next week, along with Deborah Flowers, the matriarch of the whole group. They're going to be on here next week, and they're going to help you out big time. So be especially tuned into that show also. Our first picture here, this is Alan Opie Johnson, good buddy of mine out there on Chickamauga. He lives in Hickson, Tennessee. This is him with a 10-pound, 4-ounce largemouth he just took with a Pop R. Now, buddy, topwater bite is on Chickamauga. That is a great picture there. This is another good friend of mine. This is Chip McKinney with his first deer of the season, and he took this one about actually he took it on the Sunday of opening weekend. So great job there, Chip. Good job. This here says, hi Hugh, this is Dallas Smith with a 6-point buck that he took while hunting with his granddaddy Gerald Smith in Smith County. On October the 4th, he got it with a crossbow. So good deal, Mr. Dallas Smith. Way to start off a youngster's career. And then this is Ashley Penton, the daughter of Brian Penton, another one of our pro staffers here, with her first deer of the season. And we'll let her come in and tell stories about what all she's done this year. She's hit 2 or missed 1 big one and then hit 1. So great job. You can send your pictures to us here. Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robinson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219, or simply email to me at hugh@southernwoodsandwaters.com. We'll get them on here really fast. We appreciate all those pictures, and yeah, I'm excited to get, we're going to get Ashley on here talking about all these hunts that she's had. Her dad is in Wyoming right now. Good friend of all of us, and he's been sending pictures. He's got a, what was that, a 4 1/4 or a 4.5 pound rainbow trout he caught today, and I mean, just he's up there in Wyoming just having a good time, while we're still down here in Tennessee trying to dry out. But guys, the rain and everything has knocked, in the wind especially, we've had a lot of high winds and rain, constant rain. That's going to knock a lot of those acorns out of the trees, so they're hitting the ground. It may be a little tough hunting, but it is a pre-rut. Do you not agree? You
yes,
guys not? They are in the pre-rut, and like I've said before, when a buck is growing his antlers, when he even starts them to grow, his testosterone level is already up there to where he can breed right then. It's the does that aren't ready to breed yet. So we're in the pre-rut. They may be doing a little.
They're pushing around.
They're pushing around, trying to see if any of them.
They know it's getting close.
They know it's getting close. That's right. But we got a new moon coming up, and then you'll have another full moon, and that full moon will usually start the estrus cycle for us down here if that cooler temperatures is just about right, and I think they will be. Leland Statham said, hey, Hugh, wait 2 weeks, we're going to have a frost. So I'm looking, that's going to happen pretty quick, I believe. Are you seeing any activity as far as rutting, as far as the scrapes? You seen a lot of scrapes yet, or just starting?
I found a scrape about 2 weeks ago. But that's the only one I've seen, but I've heard of several more. So.
Bundy?
I saw a couple of scrapes. I think it was the same weekend that he saw scrapes. It would have been, almost 2 weeks ago, 10 days, 2 weeks ago.
All right. Well, I tell you what, let's get ready. Andrew, let's take them to the woods up there in Kentucky, where Zach and Bundy both did pretty well on opening day, I'd have to say. Let's take you to Kentucky.
southern waters. It's the first day of Kentucky bow season afternoon. We didn't see anything this morning, but we didn't move this evening. We're hunting in hardwoods on the edge of a cornfield. A lot of sign in the area. Saw some deer up here this week, hanging some stand. I think it's going to be a good evening. We'll be back with you. About 10 minutes after 6. Haven't seen any movement so far. Probably got 30-45 minutes of camera light left. Hoping something shows up soon. These muzzies sure are looking for some venison. We'll hang around. Good hit, good hit. What's that? No trees won't down right there. It was another good buck. Where? Another buck. Good buck. I ain't out there. Up already. Hurry up. Front or back? Front. The middle deer. The middle deer. 45. Hold on, don't come look. Don't come look. 45. Hold on, let me ring. He's gonna get a little closer. 38 right now. Meh. Yes! Smoke! Smoke, baby! Wow!
That is two good bucks.
Double!
That is two good bucks. You sure you hit him?
Yeah!
I couldn't see
Right here!
that. That's two good bucks.
Ah!
That's probably two poking young. Is mine still standing? Big? I think he's 130 inch deer. Yeah.
Full velvet, perfect 8-pointer.
Yeah, man, a perfect 8-pointer. This is pretty.
He's about 2 inches past the ears on each side.
Oh yeah, got it on video.
Yes.
And I don't know. No, I don't think I got Bundy's on there yet because the camera was up above me and I was trying to. Deer was walking the whole time and I kept ranging him, giving Bundy the range. And I don't think we got that on. And I was looking through my rangefinder and he shot. He said he drilled it down the field.
Right there. Extreme Outfitters.
Oh, we will.
We just had a double Muzzy Mama.
Yeah.
Got half of it on film.
We're gonna watch the video back.
We'll watch his footage. See if we can tell where Zach's arrow actually hit. Give him a few more minutes. We'll be back with you on hopefully a double successful recovery in just a few minutes.
Hey folks, we're here at Southern Woods and Waters in Kentucky, opening day of bow season. Me and Bundy shot 2 good deer. We just got down out of the tree. We're gonna go see if we can find my arrow. Here it is right here.
Right in the edge of the old Salt Lick. What kind of blood you got?
Got good blood.
Real good blood.
I was just a touch far back where I like to be, but he was quartering away good. So we should have got on up in the lungs on the right side. It's been about an hour since we shot him. We're going to find some blood here and see if we can find him.
Got a blood trail going. Checking.
Got some good blood right here.
Tracking Zach's deer right now. Up here. Dog. Blood.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here. There's some more. Good
Good
blood.
gosh, look at the blood.
Good blood right here.
Good blood. Puddle, he ain't gonna be far. He ain't gonna be far at all.
Look right there.
Look right there.
Look at them times.
Yes, sir.
Good deer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect 8-pointer in full velvet. He might have mashed it up just a little bit on that tree.
Look at this shot placement right here. Folks, this is what I was talking about quartering away. I was a little bit far back on the side I shot him on. And look where it came out.
Perfect exit. Perfect exit one.
The
On
musty
a
MH
nice,
up there.
on a nice full velvet Kentucky 8-pointer.
Here, boy.
Yes, sir.
It's a nice deer.
Hey, I like it.
Well, what do you say we go find yours?
All right, let's go.
All right, look at real good blood right in here. He was running real hard. There's big drops, big drops of blood bleeding out both sides. Right here's a big puddle. I don't remember him stopping. He's bleeding real good, but we're still finding there's a drop. Finding some there's some drops. Little drop. It's not bleeding good at all. White belly.
See him?
White belly.
I see him.
Yes, sir. Well, white legs and tail. And look at the horn.
Good deer.
Let's get him out of this brush so we can look at him a little bit. Hey, 9-pointer. I guess we call him a 9. So sticker
Got a sticker on the
bladed
brow
ground.
side?
He tried to be a 10. You might hang a ring on that. Let's get him out of this. Look at the exit wound.
Good shot.
How'd he go that far?
I don't know.
We tracked him, what, 150, 175 yards?
Probably.
I'll end my Kentucky season like that.
Tell us the story of what happened today.
Well, it's hot. It's 90 degrees when we get in the stand. It's a little before 5, probably 4:30, a little before 5. And I remember picking up the camera. I filmed a fox squirrel. And it was something like 10, 15 minutes after 6. And I said we were going to have probably 30 more minutes of good camera light. And we were just sitting there, and this other fox squirrel come under us, and we thought it was a deer. Looked and found it was a squirrel. Well, I just sitting there kind of thinking about, it's about over. Thinking about getting down and heading to the house, what I was going to do next. And I look up, coming straight into us is a super nice full velvet 8-pointer, and he's laying right over here on the river. We found him first, but Zach, I was cameraman today. This is a heck of a deal for a cameraman right here. But I was running the camera today, and the 8-pointer comes in, stops quartering away broadside, and Zach put the smack down on him. He had a smaller deer with him. I mean, he was a decent deer, but he wasn't a shooter. And I wasn't going to shoot him, and that's the only 2 deer I saw. Well, Zach shoots his deer, and he runs over, and I thought he was going to fall beside us, so I'm trying to get the camera on him. And Zach says, put the camera down, get your bow, get your bow, get your bow. I'm like, well, I'm not going to shoot that deer. He said, no, good deer. Another good deer coming. There were 3 more bucks that walked in. So there were 5 bucks total that come in on us this evening, right at the last of the shooting light. We didn't get my kill on film. The camera was running. I'm sure you heard it. But, I knew he was, I think the last range we had on was like 38. And I put my second pin, right there. And we had a double muzzy moment this afternoon in Kentucky. Opening day, opening evening, we both tagged out.
All right, great hunt, guys. Good job, man. That's the way you do things like that now. double
very
out in a
lucky.
tree.
Yep.
We got very lucky.
Well, now, you know, people say luck, but there was some skill involved in that.
Well, it was, but I think it was probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
But you had 5 bucks came in
We
first,
did.
right? And then once Zach shot and his ran off, you caught it running off. How long was it before the others came through?
It was all, there was no cut in the video.
We were watching my deer after he ran off. He ran probably 30 yards and was stopped, standing there with his head down. And the deer were kind of coming to us, and I shot mine, and he ran on past us. So the other deer kept coming, and he had only seen 2 when they'd come in. There was a little small 8-pointer with him. Well, we were watching my deer, and he had the camera on him. I just had to look back over, and that deer he ended up killing was about 45 yards, kind of walking parallel to us. And I told him, I said, Bundy, get your bow. There's a big deer. Well, he thought I was talking about that smaller 8-pointer. He said, I'm not going to shoot him. I said, no, I'm telling you, there's a big deer. So anyways, he swung the camera around, and the camera was on an arm up above me.
Yeah,
And I couldn't see the viewfinder. So
We actually climbed the
Plus,
same tree.
you were doing this wingman stuff. You were
I was
ranging.
ranging. We were in the same tree, and so I got it to where I thought it was on the deer, but I couldn't see the rangefinder. I mean, couldn't see the viewfinder.
Well, we heard it though. We
But-
heard the
so
whack.
anyways, yeah,
and,
it was probably.
and we heard Bundy go, "Got him! I smoked him."
And the deer was behind a tree. He walked behind a tree right before he shot. So he shot, and I knew it sounded good, but I asked him, I said, you sure you hit him? He said,
Sure
"Yes."
you did.
When you watch those flections disappear into that brown right in
You
the
know,
center,
you pretty much know.
Yeah.
You pretty much know. Great job, guys. Awesome to get everybody fired up for the season. I tell you what, there's nothing like seeing a good deer hunt and 2 successful. And in the end picture, guys, first class. Did a great job posing there, cleaning them up and posing and everything. Just first class job. And I tell you what, I really admire these guys for getting out there and doing the hustle and doing the work. You prepared a lot for that hunt. So that's how you have to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple. But there is some work involved. Hey, next let's do our product of the week. We've got 2 fine products. We've got muzzleloader season not coming up this weekend, not the next weekend, but the following weekend. We've got muzzleloader coming around. It is a 15-day season here in Tennessee. This weekend starts muzzleloader in Kentucky for 2 days, just for 2 days, and then there's a big lull, goes back to archery, and then later in November it'll come back, or December it comes back. The muzzleloader comes back. Here's 2 fine products. I want you to understand. We've had these folks on here before. I can really say now that I can testify that this is probably one of the better burning powders I've ever used, and it's called Harvester muzzleloading stuff, and this is called the Blackhorn 209. Okay, the Blackhorn 209, and what it does is I found that it burns more than your other stuff like Triple F. It burns even better than Triple F. Burns even better than Pyrodex. So if you really want to burn more of your powder to where you can get that trajectory just right, and you get that knockdown power and all that muzzle velocity and all that, it's depending on how much powder gets burned before that bullet leaves the barrel. And that's when we're talking about these bullets also. These are new saboted 300 grains, and this is made by Harvester also. These are designed to expand and take the full compression of this powder to make it work. So these 2 together, this winning combination right here, I guarantee you, if you do it right and you get the crosshairs just right, this will make you a very productive smoke pole hunter. All right, we're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to open up our phone lines here at 737-7767. Wave at everybody. All right, we got the girls on here, we got the eye candy on the show, making us all look good, but we'll be right back with more of Southern Woods and Waters. All right.